Welcome to Sports Talk with Them Boys, with your hosts, Coach Mo and Coach Hunter.
Yo, welcome to Sports Talk with Them Boys. I'm your host, Coach Mo.
Coach Hunter.
Hey, guys. Welcome to another episode of Sports Talk with Them Boys, where we give you details of every sports we got. Today's show, Coach, what we going to give the fans tonight?
We got a little something going for them.
Hey,
got
man.
Some updates, some scores.
Hey, man, before we start, though, man, I got to give it to you guys. I got to give you the respect that you deserve. Them Dolphins are back. Yeah, the Dolphins are back, ladies and gentlemen. I said it. Their number one hater, the guys that despise the Miami Dolphins and anything that is affiliated with the Miami. I said it. The Miami Dolphins, I'm serious, bro.
Yeah, they looking a little decent. Like I said, that defense is really what's holding us together.
Yeah.
That defense is they surprised me, man.
Big time.
Surprised me.
Big time.
4 turnovers in the first half.
Big time.
All leading scores, man. Big game, baby. Big game.
Hey, listen up, y'all. We should have a deep session tonight. We got a couple of guys coming in, a couple of guests that's going to be hitting up tonight and helping us digest scores, injury reports, and big trades before the trade deadline. All right, before we get into anything, all right, we're going to go ahead and go through these scores. All right, we're going to go through these scores. First game up, Coach. I got the first one. You got the second one, Coach? All right. 2-6 Falcons, 25 versus the 3-5 Panthers. Falcons come out with the victory, 25-17. 6-point victory.
My boy Teddy was gonna pull it out.
Hey, that was one of your picks too, right? I think you picked the Panthers. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get my director give me that paper that I had put those scores in and stuff like that, because that game could have went either way, because I ain't gonna lie, at the end of the fourth quarter, I think the Falcons were playing more conservative and stuff, and almost gave up another comeback, but I think they pulled it off because I think it was one score actually in the fourth quarter. But as far as offensive wise, Matt Ryan went 21 for 30 for 281 yards and an interception. Not much of a productive passing game, but shoot, I guess you'll take it, right? 281. Half of it went to Julio, 7 catches for 137 yards. Not bad, right? But I heard about
quarterback rating. That's middle.
I heard Julio's on trade bait.
That's true now.
I mean, it's on the rumors, but I
don't know.
But so I guess you can say with Bridgewater, 15 out of 23, 176 yards, a touchdown and an interception. Not bad. I mean, but not good either.
Not enough.
Hey, I mean, shoot,
Not enough.
76 yards, bro. Who you throwing it to, bro? Did anybody ball out? DJ Moore to catch 55 yards? I guess that was the highest actually ball receivers. The rushing game on both sides wasn't nothing. It was nothing. I mean, I don't even know who this guy is. That's running the ball for the Falcons. Hill, it's Hill. Man. This is fantasy great. Brian. 48. Who the heck is Brian? From Wyoming?
That was me.
Wyoming.
Didn't do it at homework.
2017 round 5, pick 156. Well, Atlanta actually picked him. Anyway,
I gotta do my homework.
Too much on somebody you don't know. I'm just kind of looking for stuff on him, but I don't see nothing. The Falcons backfield is not too deep other than Gurley, but I think me personally, if you ask me, Gurley ain't that good.
I don't know.
So we're gonna say injury, right?
Yeah, he's good.
Mike Davis, 13 catches, 66 yards for the Panthers.
Yeah. Pedestrian.
But you know what dumb thing that happened with Carolina? How the heck you don't activate your superstar before the game? Was that McCaffrey that didn't activate it on time? Silly rabbit. You think that? So you telling me you think that was?
I think they got better competition.
That wasn't on purpose, or that was on purpose?
I think it was on purpose. They want to hold them off. Shit. They ain't had them all this time. Why not?
Well, why not? Right? 5. Why not? I mean, what do you think about that? Anyways, okay, all right, man. I'm not. But all right, you got a next game, bro. Shoot, 26 Patriots versus the 62 Bills. I get good. AFC East. What you mean, bro? Got the Bills.
Like I said,
the Patriots.
Like I said before, before the season started, I said and he proved me right. Proved me wrong.
Bro, I'm about to give you some stats on this. I'm pretty sure you put it up right now.
You only had,
bro, 174 yards.
No touchdown.
15 out of 25.
No touchdown.
Like,
in 2 weeks.
Right? Okay, so I forgot my boy name. Does the radios? Does the radio 106.3 in the morning? He said this comment. He said first he thought Josh Allen was just stupid. Not well, I don't think he said. Excuse me, I'm quoting. I'm not really saying it word for word. I'm just pretty much all right. Quote. All right. He said that Josh Allen was playing stupid when he first came in the league. Then he got it together during the end of the season last year and the beginning of the season this year. He wasn't playing stupid. So here's the comment. He said Josh Allen was playing stupid when he first came in the league. So I guess they got the stupid up out of him, and now he's making me look stupid. Josh Allen stupid. He play stupid. I said it.
I don't think he's a person.
No. I would never call him a person. But
and the decision that he doesn't.
Right. Like, bro, you're trying to do too much.
Way too much.
Just relax. I got a Dolphin fan next to me. Like, he can't stay. All right? You going to mess up your own season because you trying to do too much, bro. Like, calm down, Josh Allen. All right? Anyways, big 6 catches for 92 yards. Well, thank God for fantasy points.
He's looking good though. Big is always good.
Yeah, Big is, man. Underrated? Say? Yeah, underrated. Underrated big time. All right, rushing game. New England. don't like talk too much about teams that doesn't is irrelevant. And when I say irrelevant, it's 2-5 you're irrelevant. All right, you irrelevant. Like there's really not much to talk about you guys. But I like this guy, Damon Harris, bro. Like that's the last year pick. He was the third when I picked last year.
Pretty good. I like it.
Oh man, I hear my baby. I'm sorry.
16 carries, all two in the first time. Somebody in the Dolphins.
He was the leading rusher for New England. Now he actually started for 47 carries. All right. Singletary for Buffalo, 14 carries on 86 yards. So I'm guessing more yards, less carries now for these running backs in the league, other than Zeke Elliott. But I'm seeing a lot of yards, bro. Like less carries, more passing. Well, not league, it actually turned into a passing league.
Well, not Patriots, but I mean, you have like 1, 2, 3, 5 different runners. Harris for 16 carries.
Director, if you're online, can you please put up the link up for our guests?
Who's the opening guy?
I'm not sure.
I'm
not sure.
I mean, they're running the ball, but Cam is not throwing the ball. That's the problem.
Well, if you ask me, it was a trash game. All right, Buffalo came out victory 24-21. All right, next game. All right, it's me right here. 5-2 Titans versus the Bengals. Hey, that game is hilarious, and I'm gonna enjoy it.
Rick lost. Oh,
you gotta be kidding me. You definitely gotta be kidding me. The Bengals. The Bengals. Nah, it's fake. It's gotta be fake. You gotta be fake. Oh, you gotta be fake, Kylie. I'm moving stuff. You gotta be. It's gotta be fake. Listen up. If anybody out there, if you told me you picked the Bengals to beat the Titans, I'll say you're lying.
I would have been saying that. The Titans to win.
I'll say you're lying. Everybody that was on the show last week picked the Titans.
Egg on our face.
Like, who would expect Joe Burrow to be the leading rusher? Let's check some stats out. That's what we finna do. We finna check some stats out. All right.
Okay, Joe Burrow, 26 of 37, 249, 2 touchdowns in the air.
Come on, man.
That was awesome.
And you won't give him up for your
I'm not. He just gave me some points this week. I had to start him, so
you won't give him up. Give him up, bro. You don't need him. He's on your bench.
No, you're not. He was a starter this week.
Give me Watson.
No.
If I could trade Zeke Elliott, I would trade him. Like, it doesn't make any sense. All right, give me some more stats that I can look at. What Henry did.
Henry, 18 carries, 112 in a touchdown.
Say that again.
18 carries, 112 in a touchdown. Typical,
right?
Derrick Henry.
So what did your boy do? Tannehill.
That's my boy, Tanny.
Like
18 completions, 30 attempts, 233, 2 touchdowns, and 1 INT.
So Vrabel, something's wrong with your defense.
Exactly.
I mean, something wrong with your defense. All right, let's talk about this rookie, Higgins.
Speaking of the Titans, they released Big Beasley.
What?
And you hurting right now. You releasing Big Beasley.
I don't understand the league right now. Is everybody trying to start over, or everybody just panicking right now? Because I'm more feeling like people just panicking.
Because of the season, it's a different season. Everybody I don't think they really got what they wanted because they didn't have time enough to move.
Cause we definitely gonna get into these trades talks.
No off season, so they really didn't know what was going on. They didn't get a chance to build a team how they wanted to. So I think they're just going as the season goes.
We definitely gonna get into these trade talks, and it's gonna be some funny ones. Like, I mean, a little skeptical about what how me as a fan would feel about the trades, but I mean that's me. I'm a fan, sport talker, but a little fishy to me, man. But anyways, moving on. Anyways, Bengals, congratulations. Tight ends, tighten up, man. 5-2. Like you're making noise right now.
Down 2 in a row.
Like tighten up, man. It's the second half right now. Second half starts now. Tomorrow night, matter of fact. Like tomorrow night, matter of fact. So tighten up. Anyways, coach, next game. 4-3 Raiders and the Browns.
16-6. Las Vegas 16. Brown 6. Here go Baker Mayfield with up and down, up and down, up and down. I don't think he's a good backup. That's what I think. He'll hold you over until your start again. I don't really think Baker is.
I mean, you a Baker fan, isn't it?
Yeah, he proved me. I know how to change.
And
You show me something, I'm gonna believe you.
And if this guy right here tells you his life story and what he went through and actually playing football in high school and stuff, Baker, yeah, like, boy, stop playing. Like, stop playing.
He's gonna be somebody back up to him.
All right, say backstage. Okay. All right. Excuse me. We will have to go on a break right now. All right. We're going on a break. All right. Quick 2-minute break right quick. All right. We got some stuff to situate. We got a couple of guests coming on, so we're going to try to get them on. So tune in, guys. We'll be right back. Don't leave. We'll be right back. I promise you. I promise you.
don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
Welcome back to Sports Talk with them boys. I'm your host, Coach Mo.
Coach Hunter.
Hey, man, we had a little technical difficulty problem. We had to go take care of some bills. All right, we back. Hey, before we start, we got two guests in the backstage waiting to come on. I got Mr. ESPN. I had Mr. ESPN, but unfortunately he stepped out. But one of the guys we bringing on, he knows his stuff. All right, he knows his stuff. He gonna come on in here and we're gonna get into some old scores, updates, a couple of stuff, and they're gonna introduce himself. All right, guys. Introducing Hygiene. All right, successful. I mean, this guy here is an agent. We talking about sport agent. All right, he does it all. So introducing Hygiene. Hygienes. I'm gonna say Hygienes. All right. Yo, what's happening, sir?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, man, you tell me, man, what's good?
Hey, man, just chilling, man.
Welcome to the show, man.
Appreciate you being on, boss.
I appreciate you guys for having me, but I'm gonna give you some hard time right now, man. I expect you to get that name correct. You so man. That's Higgins, man. Come on now.
Higgins.
Come on, man. Come on.
Now, why I pronounce that Hygiene?
Hey, but I mean that's how it's spelled.
I ain't get that. Like Hygiene? Where I get Hygiene?
It's all right, man. I've gotten that a few times.
Hey, welcome, man. Welcome to the show, man. I got Mr. ESPN back on. We're going to go ahead and put Mr. ESPN back on. All right. Mr. ESPN, what's happening? Boy, what's happening?
Yo. Salute. What's happening, Coach? What's happening, big coach?
Hey,
Mr. Success, nothing but respect on this end here.
You can't
What's why, everybody? How y'all doing?
Are you still at work?
Don't worry. I'm chilling.
Hey, man, look, we're gonna go through these old scores.
We actually done, but I got one last score. I gotta get out. This lady gotta get to New York. We're trying to help her get home.
How they say it, make that bag, man.
Yeah, I'm. As you notice, I'm just standing outside. We're trying to get this lady home. That's all. But how you guys doing, Coach? How was the weekend? How about them Dolphins?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, thank you for making me happy.
By the way, guys. Hey, Roach, I'm sorry, Coach Mose. By the way, Mr. Success, it's a big Dolphin fan like me. He's also a former Gator. And you a big Gator fanatic. He's also a Gator. Mr. Number 95, Mr. Gator boy.
Right now, bro. Surrounded by Gators.
Hey, it's three of them on this screen right now.
Hey, man, that's what I like to see, baby. It's Gator Nation. That's what I like to see. I love that, man.
Hey, listen up. We're gonna go ahead and get into these scores, though. We was just before we got off, we was on the Raiders, 4-3 Raiders versus the 5-3 Browns. That was a good game, though. We talking about 16-6? Yeah, 16-6.
Low scoring game, man.
What happened to the Browns? Is it really Odell? I mean,
I don't know now.
come on,
I'm
Finau.
trying to think about it.
Tell me something,
I'm
Finau.
trying to think.
Hey, Coach Mo, don't forget what I told you, man.
Hey,
I
man,
told you 2 straight weeks, Baker don't have it in him. I told you that.
we talking about 12 for 25, 122
I said
yards.
2 straight weeks, Mr. Baker Mayfield, he didn't have it. There's no way Chucky would lose to this kid. He's not ready yet. I mean, the man's still young, still way behind his ears.
I mean, this right now looks like it's gonna be a disaster. It's gonna be a disaster.
He's getting a lot of flack, man. Baker's getting a lot of flack from the media, a lot of flack from fans. But in all honesty, man, I think the biggest problem with the Browns, they don't have an identity yet. Right? I mean, you look at 1 week, they look like the best running team in the league. And then the next week, they got to try to appease and they got to try to make wide receivers happy. So it's like they're still trying to find themselves. Like, do we want to go ahead and commit the team to Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb when he comes back? Or are we still trying to make sure that Odell get his touches, make sure that Jarvis get his touches? I mean, they got 3 tight ends. The rookie kid from FAU and Joku, who was a first-round pick, and they signed Austin Hooper as a big free agent signing. So when you have all these guys in the locker room, and like I said, I mean, Nick Chubb last year, he's 3 yards short of leading the league in rushing.
Yes, sir.
And then you bring in Kareem Hunt off suspension, who's another baller. So you have so many guys and so many weapons. And poor Baker, man, honestly, he don't know who to make happy. You know what I mean? Because if he throw it to Juice, I'm pretty sure, you're going to hear from Odell about it. If he throw it to Odell, like, at the end of the day, man, guys say all the right things in front of the media, right? Oh, I'm happy. I'm a team-first guy. I'm all about wins. But you better believe they want that gold jacket, man. At the end of the day, that gold jacket, they strive for that gold jacket. And you ain't going to get that gold jacket, if you're not getting 1,000 yards receiving every year, if you're not dominating. If you get 200 yards and y'all win 15 games, that don't get you in the Hall of Fame. So, it's easy to stand up there and say all the right things when you join that team. But, when it's 4th and 10 and you got 1 play, or you going to say, throw it to that guy, I'm okay with you throwing it to him. Or you going to say, nah, let me make the play. And I think that's the biggest issue, man, is that
we got a bit rapping. We lost the last bit. But anyway, Josh Jacobs snap though. 31 carries, 28 yards, bro.
Running. They stuck to the old school 31 carries. That's old school, man.
You can hear me good out there?
I'm good.
Okay. I'm just making sure. So
no, I'm good. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But tell me, is the Raiders for real, or is this just we're gonna get a different Raider team every week?
I mean, Coach Mo, don't forget, man. David Carr is not your average scrub. You guys remember a couple years back, and everybody wanted to kill this guy. They thought he was like the scrub. He's not that. He's not a scrub. No. He's being coached by Chucky now, and he got a bunch of young stud. They got a bunch of young stud, and the number one thing that one quarterback likes is a running game, and they have that.
Right.
So only times can tell, bro. They have a good running game. Jacob is killing it. They have a very good running game.
I'm gonna add my
and they feed them too.
Yeah, they got a great running game. They got a bunch of young receivers out there. Those guys can play.
I'm not a big fan of Derek Carr.
I'm not.
Nah. He can't take him where Gruden want to go at. No, not Derek Carr. He's inconsistent.
Very.
Gruden make a play on a quarterback next year.
Huh?
When Gruden, hold on, what was that? When Gruden was with Tampa, right? The Gruden with Tampa and the Gruden with the Raiders. Which one you got?
Holy sh!
The Gruden with the Tampa, right? Let's keep it real. All right, let's go. Next game. Coach, it's on you. What we got?
So, can't leave the shop.
Can't leave. Jets. The Chiefs.
Put these close back in.
9 Chiefs.
Jets and the Chiefs. ESPN, he likes still that word. All right, Jets and the Chiefs. 9, Chiefs 35. There's not much to say about this game.
Hey man, how many people you think actually watched that game from the first play to the last play?
Unless they just didn't have nothing to do.
And you think everybody covered?
I mean, honestly, man, if we say right now, I'll give you $100 if you watch every play, every second of that game. We're gonna keep our money, man.
I mean, let's keep it real. Jets are just horrible, and they're not gonna fire your coach. They're not gonna fire him. Not fire him.
Gates can be there another 2 years.
How the GM that got you the job end up getting fired? How that happened? Tell me, man. Higgins, can you explain that to me?
I mean, I don't know, man. Obviously, you know,
When I was 28 years old, probably could rate that.
With Adam Gates, with Coach Gates, man, it's one of those things where, you know, you get a guy who's in a good situation with a good quarterback and everything looks good, you know. And I mean, in all honesty, though, if you're talking about coordinators, you need players to look good. It's the same thing with head coaches, man. I mean, you know, not to jump the gun here, but look what's happening with the Patriots. It's the same coaches, but, you know, when you don't have those Joes, the X's and O's can only take you so far. You know what I'm saying? So, and when you look at that Jets offense, man, like, who's a playmaker? I mean, who's a guy? I mean, you had Robbie Anderson. You let him go to Carolina. You know, right now, who's their number one receiver? You know, your top running back is 37, 38 years old, Frank Gore.
There's no go-to, man.
You know, there's no weapon.
I mean, they got Lil Michael.
I mean, that's a rookie running back, man. If you put in
they got the Gator boy.
If you put in your job on the line based on a rookie running back, man, you're gonna hit the streets, man. You know, you're gonna hit the streets. So,
yo, did you guys know that Robbie Anderson is the third or second leading receiver in the game right now?
He's gangster, boy.
I think he's number 2 in the league. He's the number 2 leading receiver in the league. And don't forget, the Jets only use him as a flat guy, as a deep boy.
He's like that, man.
As a free agent, right? He was out for free agent, right?
Yeah, he was a free agent, but he's like that, man. I mean, the size, the speed, the hands.
I know, right?
Like, he's really put together, man. I mean, the biggest question, man, I always been with him was, you know, the mental part, you know, off the field issues a couple of times, but no one ever doubted his skill set. You know, it's like Josh Gordon. You know, no one can doubt what those guys could do. It's just you wonder, okay, am I going to have him for a full season, or is he going to do something that, you know, lands him in some trouble, man? But I like Robbie. I'm a big fan of Robbie, man. I like the hair too, man. You know, he got that gunplay down south hair going.
Robbie's okay. I like Robbie too, man. Slender, 6'4", 6'3", 6'4", real skinny. Remind me of Todd Pinkston.
Let's get back to this Chiefs stats, though. Patrick Mahomes, 416 yards, 31 out of 42, 416 yards, 5 touchdowns.
Too many yards.
How many you had picked them for Chanel to win?
I picked them. I think I picked them for like what? Did I say 15, 18?
Yeah, I think we said. Yeah, I think that's what we were talking about. Yes.
Yeah, I said 15, but I actually on my sports books I picked them by 25, and it was one of the greatest pick I ever made. It made me money.
To actually take an NFL team with a 25-point spread, man, I don't know if you're crazy or you know something, man.
Nah, bro, I think, you know, I spoke to Gates the night before. He said they were just going to lay down and let the big red machine handle the business.
You can't tell me you didn't have no inside information, man.
Okay. Before we continue, let me cut y'all off.
I wish I did.
I'm going to go ahead and add our next guest, Mr. Lumberjack. He was on here last week with us. I don't see his camera up. I'm going to add him on here before we continue. Mr. Lumberjack, what's happening?
What's up, Al?
What's up, man? Welcome to the show. All right, let me set up this thing right. All right, we're gonna do it like that. I look good.
The light's still on.
That looks straight. All right. Anybody wants to add their 2 cents for this Chief and Jets game? Ain't much to play with. I mean, I like Mahomes. Whoever had Mahomes for their
Like the running game.
fantasy, they ate.
Running game took a step back.
I don't think Kansas City got a running game.
They got two.
Right?
Guys.
I mean,
you got Le'Veon Bell.
I think they just there for show.
Clyde Edwards and there. You're not running. That's only gonna take you so far.
Game was awful.
Yeah, it was awful. It was awful. It wasn't anything to like.
The game was just because you know me, I'm watching all the games at the same time because on every game I have something to play for, but the Jets game was just terrible. It was like Charles Barkley be saying, it was terrible. It was terrible. It was bad.
Hold on. I got you on mute. Oh, you got yourself on mute. Okay, that's
all right.
All right. I mean, okay, moving on. We ain't really got to say. So anyway, the Chiefs go what 7-1 now.
Yo, I'm very sorry, guys. I'm doing this. I'm busy. I'm sorry about that.
No, bro, you're good, bro. You're good. This is a laid back talk show. We ain't got no judge. We're hanging out. All right. 5-2 Colts. Well, when I say the records, I am actually saying the current records now. 5-2 Colts, 41. Where your boy Kid at? Because I want to ask him what happened to the Lions. The 3-4 Lions, that's 21.
41-21.
Anybody wants to talk about that game? I mean,
that was surprising to me though. Honestly, I didn't think that the Colts would out like that.
I mean,
that disappointed me.
That game, the Colts defense on fantasy gave me 28 points. So
jeez.
They say the Colts got the number one defense some way. How?
I know their run defense strong, man. They got some guys. I know
somebody said number one D. Are you kidding me? They're in the top 10, but they're not number one.
I'm just going by what the stats be saying, but I guess that's
right.
That was run defense.
Yeah, I know their run defense definitely top 2 or 3 in the league, man. I mean, you look at bringing in Buckner from San Fran. Right. Obviously, you got an all-pro linebacker and great Darius Leonard. So they. And
I'm like this. I think they put those pieces for the I don't think they put them in the Super Bowl, right? I mean, 5-2 Colts win the Super Bowl.
No. There's no way that's happening. There's no way. No. Come on, man.
It's not basketball or baseball, man. You don't have to win 3 out of 7 or 4 out of 7. But it's only one game.
Hey,
you get.
Yo, you go. No, there's no way you're winning a Super Bowl when this old man always going to an interception.
I mean, but
it's not happening. I do not see that happening. No way.
Lumber, go ahead. I'm gonna mute these other guys so you can say something. What do you say? Is the Colts for real, or is this just I'm 5-2 and I'm gonna keep riding? I'm gonna keep riding this wave.
I'm 5-2 and I'm gonna ride the wave.
Pretty much. I don't see Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers couldn't win in San Diego when he was young. So what makes you think
that's a lie? No, that's a lie. Don't say that,
bro. The man still ain't got a Super Bowl.
Where's the Super Bowl? But you gotta look at who was in the ALC though. This man was.
I thought I muted y'all. Then I muted you. Then I muted you and you still talking. How that happened? All right, I'm gonna get back.
Doing that time. Come on, don't say that.
All right, now I'm gonna unmute y'all. What you say, Mr. Higgins? I mean, bro.
I mean, it's not obviously for me, man. It's not a sexy pick, right? So when you're looking at the AFC, we all know the sexy picks. You got Kansas City, you got Lamar Jackson, and right now you got a hot Steelers defense with Big Ben, right? So, but if you look at it, man.
Oh! Technical difficulties. We're not hearing now.
So it's all about matchups.
There you go.
Right. So if they match up with a team that is not elite on offense, I think their defense could hold you to 14 or 15 points. Right. So I mean, you give yourself a chance, man. I mean, honestly, it's not sexy. Phillip Rivers not gonna throw for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, right? Their running back's not gonna rush for 100 yards. But any team that have a defense, man, I can't count them out. I can't. I'm a defensive guy. I still believe in defense win championships, man. If you have a defense, man, I can't count you out.
Okay.
Nah, with this new age, new game, I disagree. This is not a 2000. This is not the 2000 Baltimore Ravens when you had all those Lewises on that team.
Okay. So who won the game the other day for the Steelers? Was it their offense or their defense?
The offense, Dan gonna show
Who made those stops? Baltimore.
The defense did, but what I'm trying to say is different. What I'm trying to say is different. Now, when you go back in the early 2000s, when you had a good team, a real good D, you didn't have a good offense, but you had a top 10, top 3 running game. That's what I'm trying to say. If you look at the Ravens, the year that won the Super Bowl with Ray Lewis, their offense was awful. The quarterback was Trent Dilfer, bro. But the thing is, they averaged like almost 200 yards a game. And just rushing the rock. So they killed the clock.
Man, you just skipped the whole Super Bowl with the Ravens. You went all the way back to Trent Dilfer, like Joe Flacco didn't win one.
We're also great defense.
Stop playing, man. Stop playing. You had like Joe Flacco didn't win a title.
He did.
Right. And
he did, but it was great D and running game. He really didn't have to do a lot.
Exactly. So that's what we're saying with the coach.
That's what I'm saying. But think about it.
Have to do a lot.
You're right. You're exactly correct. But what I'm trying to say is this: they don't have that running game that is gonna, it's gonna kill somebody in the playoffs. You need that running game in the playoffs.
Who's on their offensive line? How many first rounders they have on their line?
They got like I think 3.
How many all pros on their offensive line?
I think they got 1. The dude from Notre Dame.
So you know this stuff, Fidel.
So
why you don't think they could run the ball? I mean,
because they don't have that running back. They don't.
Man, they don't. You don't like Jonathan Taylor?
Hold on.
No, he ain't ready. This is not Wisconsin. He's a rookie. He's not ready yet.
All right, listen. Look, I mean, cut y'all off. The Colts, I agree with Fidel. Let me tell you why I'm going to agree with Fidel, and then I'm going to let you guys get at each other throat. The Colts don't have a rush game, all right. And I'm gonna include even fantasy football too. I picked the Colts defense the third week. The third week I played my co-host. Third week, that Colts defense gave me 28 points. This week it gave me 28 points again. The week after I beat him, the third week, the Colts gave me -2. So this is why I don't believe in the Colts. First, you got Phillip Rivers. He's old as dirt. All right. He has a noodle arm.
You can't do it.
All right. I'm gonna unmute you guys so y'all can get at me.
He's gonna hurt the team.
He's going to hurt the team.
Even if they're running the ball, he's gonna make a mistake like always.
You talking about a Lions team that you only ran the longest run that they had was 11 yards on one carry from one running back the whole game. Nah, bro, you can't tell me. So no, I take that back. I apologize. That's the Lions. That's ugly. How you get one running back to score and run for 11 yards? Anyways, Wilkins, okay. You can't tell me you're gonna have Phillip Rivers throw 30-some times and expect him to get ready for another week for playoff game. Hardcore that. We know that playoff and regular season doesn't match. When you get to the playoff, it's different breeds out there. Guys want your name. All right. So here's why I don't think that the Colts defense is gonna take them to the Super Bowl. They got Phillip Rivers. I mean, simple as that. I'm gonna meet you guys.
Yes.
Let's play a quick game. Let's play a quick game, right? Let's play a quick game.
All right.
I'm gonna give you a quarterback. I'm gonna name a quarterback, and you tell me whether or not Phillip Rivers have more passing yards than that guy this season right now. You ready? You guys ready?
Go ahead.
Big Ben.
All right.
More.
Tell her, let's go.
Huh?
No.
More passing yards?
Right. So basically, if you think Phillip Rivers have more passing yards, say more. If you think he has less than the guy, say less. Big Ben.
Less.
Phillip has more.
Wow.
Kyler Murray.
The engine is flashing.
Kyler Murray.
You can drive it.
Hold on.
Flashing.
Hold on. Going back to that, the Steelers defense is what's doing the thing right now.
Hey man. Now you trying to pick and choose when you want to give props. I just simply asked, tell me more or less. Give me more or less now. Kyler Murray.
He got more.
I'm on a talk radio show. I've been trying to do the talk show, but I can't.
So what you think, Kyler Murray? More or less?
More.
Oh, exactly. More. You want? Okay. Let's see. Ryan Tannehill. More or less?
More.
Exactly. Let me give you something else. Let me give you another.
No, that's what we.
All right, Derek Carr. More or less?
Okay, I get you.
More. Right. So pretty much, man, we're kind of Phillip out. And these quarterbacks are on basically playoff teams now. I didn't name quarterbacks.
This my thing. I have my mic.
You act like Phillip Rivers never threw that many yards before.
I'm cutting Coach off right quick, and I ain't mean he's my co-host. I can't be cutting him off. Lumber, I'm gonna give you a shot, and then we're gonna give Coach. All right, go ahead.
So I got a lot to go because I have my mic muted. I'll let y'all go back and forth.
Go ahead.
Go
ahead, bro. You're first.
When it comes to Phillip Rivers and winning, I feel like he's discredited because he had to go against Big Ben and the Steelers at their prime. He had to go against Ray Lewis in Baltimore at their prime. He had to go against Peyton Manning in his prime, and he had to go against Tom Brady and their dynasty. So at the end of the day, when I count all them teams, he's probably the top 5 team in the AFC at that time of what I'm talking about. And today, you got to throw the ball at least 30 times a game. 30 times minimum, in my opinion, on offense in today's game. And I feel like Hines is their best running back, not Taylor. And Hines can run the I can't even hear you, fam.
Sorry, guys. You see this? I'm still at the office. My mistake.
Okay, you good.
I'm back for good. I'm about to get in my car and take off for home.
You're a real soul, man. You don't never stop working.
Good, bro. I got kids.
Hey, look.
I got kids, man. Hey, I forgot to introduce my buddy, man. I know you probably a few of you guys know him. So, Mr. Higgins Success.
So y'all gotta understand why I mute this guy. He's one of my best friends. I knew him since I was a kid. Y'all gotta understand why I mute him. He'll keep going and on, all right? All right? Y'all gonna get me fired from my producer if I don't keep this thing on the time limit, all right? Listen, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna move on to the next game, all right? We got the 2-5 Vikings and the 5-2 Packers. Who want this one?
This is one.
This was the upset of the week.
Hey, to put it to you, Lumber, right?
This was the upset of the week. I did not expect this at all. But at the same point in time, we chose time. The Packers have been inconsistent over the past few weeks.
Hold on, speak up. Say that one more time.
I said this was the upset of the week, but it's still surprising because you would think Aaron Rodgers and the Packers would have got that wake-up call a few weeks in Tampa. But obviously, they still got a few things that they need to work on before this playoff push go on, because that's not going to work.
But
Gavin Cook had a field day, literally.
Out of all teams to lose to, you lose to the Vikings.
What you got to say, Mr. ESPN? The Packers lost. In a row, right?
I don't know what happened to Aaron Rodgers. I mean, the game, I never knew that the Packers would lose when Devontae Parker got caught 3 touchdowns.
But
didn't make any sense to me.
Okay.
I don't know.
I got a quick
I think they look past them boys, and is a divisional game.
Yeah.
I'll fix it. It's a divisional game, and those things happen. I don't know what happened because I picked the Packers to win by 10. I don't know how that happened.
Cook ran.
Yeah, bro. You were like Forrest Gump. Didn't
Where
stop.
is the defense that they were talking about at the beginning of the season?
30 carries, 163 yards, and 3 touchdowns. man.
And then he had one on a long screen play.
He playing for a contract, huh?
That's 4 touchdowns in the game, man.
He playing for a contract.
And fresh off an injury. And y'all, and the Packers let him do that.
Here's what I think. Rumors say that the Packers are in shop for Will Fuller from Houston. I think that you can't depend just on Devontae. You got to have you another playmaker out there. You got 2 of them just by themselves, Aaron Rodgers and Devontae, right? The run game has been ghost since when? Since we know the Packers, right? They're okay run team.
They've been running through running back.
But I think that they're gonna start figuring out, and we're gonna start figuring out when they get to the playoff. We can double Devontae and we can make these other chumps right here. I mean,
that's the Packers' fault. They want to draft the quarterback.
2 weeks in a row, the Packers are on a 2-game losing streak.
Instead of getting a weapon, y'all know y'all still compete.
They beat Texans 2 weeks ago. They beat the Texans 2 weeks ago.
The Texans? Who the Texans?
All right. They beat Houston 2 weeks ago. I mean, for them, man, like, obviously, I didn't get a chance to watch the game, but, you know, everybody saw Devin Cook have that field day, you know, and, you know, their defense is a question. I think for them, losing Blake Martinez, man, in the middle of that defense, that was a big loss. You know, that's the guy who's making all the calls. That's the guy who's making all the tackles. So when you lose somebody like that, man, I think you underestimate the value of a guy like that. You know, obviously, you know, he's not mentioned with, you know, the top linebackers in the league, but he's no scrub, man. The guy can play. You know what I mean? And he's always on the field. I think last night, you know, watching the Giants game, they showed how the percentage of plays that he's played in the last 3 years. He's played 99% of the defensive snaps each year the last 3 years. So when you have that consistency at Mike linebacker, that helps everyone else boost their confidence. You know, if you know week in and week out you're going to have Ray Lewis in that huddle, you're ready to go. If you know week in and week out you have Patrick Willis in that huddle, you're ready to go. Luke Kuechly, guys like that. So now that force is not there anymore, and you got a couple young guys on the back end, you got a couple young guys in that second level, you know, they're missing that leadership. They're missing that guy that, okay, man, hey, let's stop playing around. Let's make some plays. You know, they're missing that guy who's going to tell you what play is coming based on the formation. Right now, you don't have that. So you're doing a lot of guessing right now. You know, you're doing a lot of reacting right now. Versus Ray Lewis going to tell you up front, screen, watch the screen, based on the down, based on the situation. You know, Luke Kuechly going to tell you. You know what I'm saying?
You just said it right there. Yep, true. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is why we got this guy on here. All right, this is why we got. Hey, Mr. Higgins, tell these guys what you do for a living.
Hey, man, I love the game, man. You know, I'm an NFL agent, you know what I'm saying? So this is my 5th year being a certified agent. You know, so I'm in the game, I'm around the game every day. You know, either it's, you know, recruiting college guys coming up for the next draft, or dealing with the guys that, you know, I currently have right now that's either in the league or trying to get in the league, you know, as street free agents, man. So, you know, besides that, you know, I teach math, man. I'm a middle school math teacher. People don't believe that. This is my 6th year as a teacher, man. I love teaching. I love math. You know,
we appreciate your knowledge. That's why we need it. See what I'm saying, y'all? We gonna give y'all this is what the talk show is about. It's not about, okay, who knows what and who knows the most. There's some stuff I don't know. But who loves me? I get tired of hearing the analysts keep telling me these false, crazy stuff. I want
false narratives.
People out there want to hear from you, blood. They want to hear your opinion. They want to hear what you'll really take on, not fan perspective, but as the sport or the whatever sport it is. You know, so that's why that's why we got this sports show, because we just want to talk. We just want to talk sports in general. We ain't about nothing. We want to talk about it all. All right, next game. Oh man, our favorite, the 5-3 Rams. Rams go down. Rams go down. Rams go down. The Dolphins, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta say it. The 4-3 improved Dolphins.
Mr. ESPN don't say nothing. I already know where you're gonna go. I know where you're gonna go. Like you don't. Don't do it.
So who wants it? We gonna this is coach segment because I ain't no Dolphins fan. The questions up there. Tua first start. Your thoughts. Tell me. Yeah, you first. I'm you. Oh, you gone. All right. Go ahead, coach. Your thoughts, coach. What you thought? Tua first start. He got a victory. He got a W. He got a W.
Good night, man.
He got a W.
I'm back for good. Sorry, guys.
This is his first game. I mean, what you expect him to do? He's not going to be Superman and just win. I mean, just take over the game and just win everything himself. So he's working his way in.
All right.
I mean, he should have. If he would have had a preseason, I think he would have been a little bit better in the game. So, yeah, right. He did enough.
Well, Mr. Lumber, what's up?
I feel the same way. I feel like he got adjusted and learned that the NFL speed is 5 times faster than college speed. He learned that quick with his first snap, getting killed, getting dropped back. But other than that, I feel like he did enough. He didn't overachieve or underachieve what I thought he would have done. I felt like he would have had a couple of great throws, a couple of touchdowns. But I think the Rams just overlooked the Dolphins completely. Just like, these are nobodies. You feel what I'm saying? And it came to bite him in the ass. But people don't understand this teams like these that don't have nothing to lose. Like, they don't have nothing to lose at this point. So it's a statement more than anything.
Mr. Higgins, give us a breakdown. What's your thoughts on the Tua first start? W.
It was a good team victory, man. I mean, obviously Tua's gonna get the headlines, and everything's gonna be about how did he play? Did he play well? Did he underperform? But if you look at it, I think they scored in all 3 phases of the game in the first half. So and as a coach or as a teammate, that's what you want, man. You want to take that pressure off your rookie quarterback. Everybody on defense got to say, hey, man, we started a rookie. You got to go into that game with that mindset like, we can't give up X amount of points because we got a young guy, so we got to protect him. Everybody on special teams got to say, hey, man, I got to try to make a play. If I get a special team touchdown, Tua don't have to score that many points. And then on offense, the line and the running backs. So when you start a rookie, it goes one of 2 ways. Shit can go to, it can go bad, or everybody could come together and say, you know what, let's protect our young guy, man. He's our future. Let's be sharp tonight. Let's make sure we got our assignments, running backs, make sure we know our blitz pickups. I guarantee you that those running backs for the Dolphins probably spent more time on blitz pickups this past week than they probably did the entire season. Because you got to make sure that guy knows every assignment, because you don't want a free rush and you don't want Aaron Donald coming up the middle unblock at your rookie quarterback. You don't want those guys on the edge, Leonard Floyd and all those guys, especially after watching what they did in Chicago 2 weeks ago. So I'm pretty sure, Coach Flores and his staff spent extra time making sure that everyone was up to speed with their assignments, and they came away with it was a totally team victory, man. They played well in all 3 phases.
Big time. All right, Mr. ESPN, you got the flow, man. You got the flow. Before we go,
yes, sir, guys. Was it like Mr. Success said? It was a team game. I mean, everybody know I picked the Rams to beat my Dolphins that I love so much by 10 points because I didn't see that coming. With Tua, it's too early to say anything.
Yeah.
But I wasn't happy with the start. But it's too early, man. It's too early.
So that wasn't a
Roach, Coach. I'm the one to speak a lot, but I really have nothing to say. We score on offense, defense, special team. Running game wasn't that good, but got the job done. It was a great win. It was just a great team. It was a great team win.
So,
but I wasn't happy with the play call. The play calling was awful.
12 for 22, 93 yards, a touchdown from Tua Gaskin, who suffered an injury in that game too and out for 3 weeks. 18 carries, 47 yards, and a touchdown. And who in the heck is this guy? D. Smitty, 2 receptions for 16 yards. The offense wasn't what they, I don't think they expected to score 30-something points with Tua first start. Yeah, whatever his name is. So I don't really I didn't expect nothing. Me personally, I ain't got no thoughts on it. It was this man's first game. All right. Here's what I love about this win. It was a team effort. That defense came out and they came out to play. I promise you, ain't one player on that Dolphins defense that said, "Oh, we finna go out here, man. We go out offense for the ball." No, they went out there and said, "Guess what? We finna go out here and back up our rookie quarterback. We finna get him the best performance we can give, so he can get this victory." This man threw 93 yards.
Right. I mean, you could have thrown more than that if Preston Williams would have been dropping all of
That's not even the point, though. That's not the point. he wasn't expected to do that at all. He wasn't expected. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I salute the Dolphins. Flores had a game plan. Straight up game plan.
Speaking of the Dolphins, you got
give me some
a couple of trades. We got injury reports and a couple of trades. Report, Miles Gaskin out for 3 weeks, man. And because of that, we traded for DeAndre Washington from the Chiefs for a 7th round pick. So now we just added a new running back. And we traded Isaiah Ford to the Pats for a 7th round pick. Y'all think about that?
DeAndre, getting a trade. Running back DeAndre Washington for a 2021 7th round pick from the Chiefs. So, I mean, I don't know. You're a Dolphin fan, so you got to tell me. You and ESPN got to tell me. I can't talk nothing about no Dolphins. I don't know nothing about them.
What's your take?
You see what's on board? Dolphins get a trade where they trade for running back DeAndre Washington.
Yeah, I mean that's not a bad trade, man. I mean, obviously, you're gonna need help in the backfield. You know what I mean? Should be a good couple weeks for Matt Breida, who came over from San Fran. But you need those guys, man. You need those extra bodies. Again, I highly doubt they're going to take the approach that the Bengals are taking with Joe Burrow. I don't think Flores want to sit back and have Tua throw the ball 40 times each game. So they're going to try to do it by running back by committee, man. They're going to try to run the ball at least 30 times to protect him. I mean, the guy's coming off that hip injury, you know what I mean? So you don't want to expose him. You don't want him out there, just chunking the ball all over the yard. Exactly. It's not even that you believe he can or can't do it. It's whether or not, you want to protect him at this point. You know what I'm saying? So you make that kind of investment in that guy going top 10. He's coming off that kind of injury, man. If you have to run the ball 40 times, that's what they're going to try to do. So you're going to see a heavy dose of run game from the Dolphins moving forward.
I can believe that too. Because you don't want to throw this rookie out there and have him going 30 times a game. Why? This is your future. This is your future. You're 4-3, thanks to Miss Patrick. I said Miss Patrick. But, like I said, the Dolphins.
Basically got their 7th round pick back when they traded Isaiah Ford. So, I mean, they didn't lose.
Right, exactly.
Pretty much. All right. Enough about the Dolphins?
That's it.
I think we lost Lumber, so I don't know. Finel, anything you want to say on these Dolphins before we move on? Oh, I muted you? I ain't muted you. Oh, okay. Go ahead. Finel, tell me, what's up? You want to talk about these Dolphins right quick before we go?
Hey, guys, I apologize for the last half an hour, guys. I just had a struggle at work, bro. I just had a problem with a car, and that car, you know how you try to fix a car, and something else go wrong, and we got stuck with the car, bro.
You're gonna be the one to get me in trouble with my producer. You know that, right?
But flip the topic. But back to my fish, man. Man, I don't know where to start. Once again, I'm gonna go back to this. It was a great win. I actually just noticed the trade for DeAndre.
Yeah.
I think it's a decent trade. Decent trade. Like he touched on. I do believe that Tua we're gonna need that running game. We need that running game because this guy is still, coming off a major surgery. That, we don't want to lose him for a season or 2 or 3. So, I do believe we need more runs, and next we need a couple first round picks at the O-line situation. That's it. I'm out.
Higgins. Yeah, I muted you. About the Dolphins. Higgins. So you are the Dolphins for real?
I wouldn't say quite yet. I mean, obviously, the Bills, they're going all in this year. I would have to put them at the leaderboard in that division, man. But I know as someone who's followed the Dolphins for a lot of years, because now I don't have a favorite team. Being an agent,
right?
I really
you
don't
have teams, man.
right. So I'm pretty much, I mean, it's still home team. I still smile when they win, but I don't have a favorite team to say. But I think one thing that has been very evident, those guys love playing for Flores, man. Even last year when they weren't winning as many games, it wasn't because they weren't trying, right? Sometimes you see teams pretty much just lay down, right? Guys are not trying. Guys are not giving effort. The Dolphins were giving effort last year. They weren't turning those effort into W's, but when you watch them play, you can see the excitement. You can see that, man, they love that coaching staff. And now that you bring in somebody like Tua, hopefully you get Devontae to stay healthy, man. And, it's the future looks good for Miami. They invested in their defense in the offseason, bringing in some big-time free agents. You got a big-time cornerback in Howard. You got another big-time cornerback opposite of Howard. So I think the future is bright. I mean, I'm not ready to crown them AFC East champ yet because obviously Buffalo's doing their thing, but it looks good, man. You got to give them credit.
What I can say is that D is for real.
Oh, you was muted, bro. I don't know why you talking about them Dolphins. You was muted your dad.
What I can say though, that D is for real.
Yeah, Miami got a little hunting team over there, man. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. All right, moving on.
Yeah, we just need a couple linebackers. We just need a couple speedy linebackers, but we'd be okay.
Well, y'all know best. I don't know. Anyways, 7-0 Steelers versus the 5-2 Ravens. 28 Steelers, Ravens 24. What happened to Lamar? I feel like he was in one of those Louisville bad games that he lost. That makes sense? One of the Louisville games.
I think the league just found Lamar, and they got to find something different for him to do. You're going to have to attack the league in another different kind of way, because right now they're on to him. I mean, eventually that college system is ran down after a while.
Or are the Steelers defense just that good?
I got pieces, man. TJ Watt, that's more of an animal, man. You got Casey Hayward up the middle, man. That man is a monster. So they got deep. That D line is monstrous up front, man.
Got our beautiful daughters in here. Yeah. This how comfortable we get over here in this talk show. We got our daughters in the living room. It's a laid back show, man. We're laid back here, man. This is what we do. We ain't trying to look good. Look, man. This is us.
It is what it is.
This is what it is. Okay, you want to tune in? We appreciate that.
But I forgot. I got to give a special shout out to my Panthers with the win over Pahokee High School.
Dwyer Panthers, yes, they beat PK. They beat PK.
Yes, Lord.
Oh man, That's crazy, man. I work at Pahokee Middle School, man. Unfortunately, I was out of town, so I didn't get to watch the game. But I heard it was a good game. I heard it was a good game. Obviously, we don't. I'm not gonna lie, man. In the mud, we don't like losing to Dwyer. Ever since I was back in school, even when I was back at GC, man. Matter of fact, Dwyer didn't even sniff a win until the last 2 or 3 years.
We won the first game of the season, and after that, we went down here.
No, I'm talking about against the Muck teams.
Oh yeah, against the Muck teams.
Dwyer didn't sniff victory until a couple of years ago.
Don't want to see us though anymore.
So yeah, man.
Like in my days when I played, we went to GC and gave it to them.
Hey, Coach, when was that? When was that?
What year that was?
2004. That was the year
2004.
Yeah, 2004. GC was down. They dropped down. That's 2 years after Santonio Holmes.
We won championship 2001. No, we went to state 2001, right?
Yeah, we lost to Madison County.
That man say he gave the business, man.
And in 2001 we went to state, and I think we lost to Madison County. We lost to
Madison County. Yeah. No, we won. We beat Madison County.
But they came back. They came back. I'm gonna tell you who beat us too. They came back the following year and beat us. I'm gonna tell you who. Jabbar Gaffney.
Jacksonville Bulls beat us. Yes.
That's what it was. Remember Jabbar Gaffney from the Patriots? Former Gator?
Yeah.
That boy took us to school.
We beat that grown man team from Madison County. We beat them. Them boy grown man.
Man, everybody on that team was 27.
Look. All right, let's get back. All right, Pittsburgh in 28. All right, is Pittsburgh? Here's the thing. All right, quick question. Big Ben is in age right now. All right. Does he still got it, or is this defense going to lead them to the Super Bowl?
He still got it. Why not? They got a running game. And we all know the Steelers. The Steelers is known for one thing. They draft speedsters. They don't draft like big receivers. You can't even name me the next big one they had. They draft speedsters, late round pick, and they draft real good at the linebacker. I don't know how Miami let them took TJ. Instead of Miami picking TJ, we picked Charles Harris. Scrub. TJ is a star. That kid is a stud. Bro, they have a running game. Bro, they are a problem.
Producer get you while you saying all these words on live. Don't worry about it. She gonna get you. Anyway, yeah, we got to keep it tuned. We got to keep it clean on here. Yeah, he just got him over right because he just said
the Pittsburgh Steelers they are from top to bottom, well coached. Yeah. They always have. Don't forget, those guys only had 3 coaches in 100 years.
Since the day he walked in that door, but they've been consistently.
It was a stat on Facebook that I seen. The first black coach to be undefeated, to go 7-0, something like that. I might be wrong.
Nah, that's not true.
I'm Googling.
That is not true.
I don't think
that is not. Tony Dungy took the coach to about 9-0.
Yeah.
I believe in 2012 or 2013.
What you on that liquor, man? That's some good liquor.
I'm on that. I'm on there, man. You know what I'm on, man.
Some good champagne.
That's all we drink, man. That Bumba Cool.
Drink, man. That big. That's that grown man.
That's what we on, man. That's all we do.
What you do? Yeah. You ain't getting on no drink tonight.
I mean, I personally, man, I think the Steelers are the best team from top to bottom, all phases of the game considered. Now, that don't mean I think they have the best player, right? But if you look at all 3 phases, special teams, defense, and offense, if you look at pass game, run game, I think they're the one team that can beat you in your style of play. Oh, you want to play a low-scoring game? All right, we could do that. We're going to pound you, and our defense going to stuff you. Oh, you want to throw it around the yard? Don't worry. Big Ben going to throw it. You got the young boy Claypool, 6'4", 6'5", running 4.3.
That go
You
your
got
big boy right there.
you got
Yeah.
Juju Smith. You got Eric Ebron, who's an athletic tight end. You got James Washington, who was pretty much Biletnikoff in college at Oklahoma State. So they have weapons, right? So they can beat you however you want to play. And like you said, they're well coached, right? What, 14 years now? Tomlin been in Pittsburgh, 12, 14 years. Super Bowl champ, Super Bowl quarterback, Super Bowl coach. And when you look at their defense, they have basically all pro guys at every level.
Every level.
At every level. I mean, when you talk about, obviously, you know, TJ get a lot of credit, but opposite of him, Bud Dupree just got paid. He's a baller. You know, they got linebackers. You know, they got the young boy from Michigan, Devin Bush. You know, and then in the back end, you looking at Fitzpatrick, right? Who's a ball hawk, probably the best ball hawk in the league right now. You know, so they could do it in every way, man. I'm excited to see these playoff matchups. Obviously, if you have to travel, that's a different component that you have to take into consideration. But if they get home field advantage and they don't have to leave Heinz Field, somebody in trouble, man.
Somebody in trouble. That's
somebody in trouble.
But
I see them Chiefs walking in there and whooping them.
Gonna be a great show.
and Mahomes can expose that D too.
They don't, but the Kansas City don't have a defense.
It doesn't matter. They won a Super Bowl without a defense.
Yeah, but they played San Francisco, who gave them that win.
They got that. That's not their
I
fault.
still believe.
Stop.
San Francisco gave the Kansas City Chiefs that championship.
That's just like the Lakers and
Shanahan and his
They
staff.
no, they didn't get that.
It's not time for us to win a Super Bowl, so I'm giving you that.
Coach Mo, I still believe the Tennessee Titans, when they play that A game, they could beat anybody in the league. And I told you guys, I picked them from day one. They can go to anybody's house and beat them because you can't stop them from running. And if you do stop them, the play action, it's a problem.
Have you seen their defense this year?
It's not good. It's not good because they can't get off the field.
Right.
Third down.
Anybody.
No, but don't forget, as the season get older, things change around. So they have a problem where they can't get off the field. Bro, they allow 55% on third down.
Right. So
but don't forget, as the season
that's going to change that.
Don't forget, as the season progresses, things get better.
Right.
So
you're gonna take your Chihuahua and turn it to a pit bull, right? Because the week changed. Because the day of the week changed. Your Chihuahua gonna turn to a big dog now because it's Monday instead of Sunday. Boy,
I agree. I understand what you're saying, but we know sometimes these guys. Don't forget, guys.
They had their opportunity when they blew that lead against KC in the playoffs last year. That was their opportunity, man.
That part,
that was it. That was time, man. They had everything.
That time.
As much as you want to believe in Tannehill, they had their opportunity last year.
They blew it. Defense blew the game.
You got a team like, and I hate to say it because I dislike this team with passion. The Dolphins got a better chance to upset the Kansas City Chiefs. You know
I don't see that. I don't see that. No way. We can't keep up.
I'm gonna tell you why.
You can't keep up.
I'm gonna keep telling you guys, Kansas City defense is going to get them in trouble to trying to repeat as a champion this year again.
Yeah, but like you said, I understand. Who you think Miami's going to score 42 points against them?
You ain't got to score 42. You don't have to. You
got to stop but you got to stop Mahomes.
You can stop it.
You can.
It's hard to do that.
Defense yourself. So you downplaying the defense.
Bro,
defense is real.
I'm impressed with the Dolphins defense.
It's not like
guys, let me tell you something. Much as I love Miami, Coach, I respect you as a Dolphin fan, but I lead Aqua. Boy, in my blood is straight Aqua and Orange. You play Mahomes, Miami against. Matter of fact, guys, we play them in 3 weeks from now.
Yeah, you do.
And guess what? We play that man coverage. We play that man coverage against those speedsters. They're gonna kill us.
But you got two of the best duos at corner, bro.
Yeah, but
man, lights out, bro.
I understand what you're telling me. I do understand. But you got to understand, we play straight man coverage. So you play man coverage against those speedsters and see what happened to you. Listen, we pick 5 guys on the street and go to the backyard and play a game. The speed kills.
Who beat Kansas City?
Who?
Who beat Kansas City?
Who beat him? I don't remember.
Who beat him? Ravens.
I forgot.
The Ravens.
No, they killed the Ravens.
No, they beat the Ravens.
Okay, who
they destroyed the Ravens on Monday Night Football.
No,
Raiders,
I said
Vegas.
The Raiders because I want y'all to say who beat the Raiders. I know the Raiders beat the Raiders.
The Raiders beat them.
And they're not.
Who is the Raiders?
But you gotta understand. I remember that game, bro. I remember that game. The game was an easy game for them. They played deep, man. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You got this, bro. With what you did with Jared Goff, bro, you could do that same thing with Mahomes. Let me tell you why. Mahomes, we know Mahomes is creative, all right? He get out of the pocket, he's a threat. He's in the pocket, he's a threat. He runs, he's a threat, right? He's a threat, right? Here's my thing. This is what I like what the Raiders did to Mahomes. But when Mahomes snapped that ball, it was somebody in his face. Soon he snapped the ball, it was people in his face. So he didn't have time to throw the ball. And here's what I say about defenses, bro. This is what I talk about defenses, bro. You play a team like Tom Brady. What the Dolphins do to Tom Brady when y'all play them? When y'all play Tom Brady, what do you do to him?
We don't blitz them. We play 4-man. That's it.
No.
What doesn't he like?
What don't Tom Brady like?
That pressure.
Exactly.
Mahomes don't like pressure.
No, but they're not the same. That boy can skate. He's a skate boy. He can skate. He make things happen. You guys, you cannot compare. You cannot compare Mahomes to.
When the last time Mahomes broke for a 20-yard run?
He don't need it. Again, he doesn't need that.
If the Raiders did it, anybody can do it.
All right.
If the Raiders do it,
who's the best? Yo, this guy leave the pocket. When the moment he's out of the pocket, he's the most dangerous man in the planet.
Yeah, anybody tell me who is the Raiders defensive coordinator?
Don't remember.
Exactly.
Is it Jack Del Rio?
That you don't even know. Shut that down.
No, you sure it's not Jack Del Rio?
Yeah, I think
that's what I was gonna guess too. I know.
No, it's Jack Del Rio.
No, Jack at Jacksonville, isn't it?
No, he gone years ago. Jack Del Rio's not a scrub.
Yeah, he is scrub to me.
Where his winning team's at?
It's scrub to me. He ain't got no
where his
team.
Winning team's at?
It's scrub to me.
That's scrub. You got to prove something.
Fidel, you know me, Fidel. I'm gonna give you.
Yo, let me say this again. Let me say this again.
And what have Jack
let me say this again, right? Let me say this again. Much as I love my Dolphins, when you look at Kansas City offense, all they got is a bunch of young, straight speed guys. All those receivers run at least a 4.3, 4.4. And guys, you gotta understand, we don't play zone coverage like that. Everything is man coverage. They're going left to right. That's how we can't beat Buffalo.
Okay, here we go. All right.
I'm telling you the truth. We can't beat Buffalo because of one reason.
Beginning of the season.
All right, we're moving on. All right, moving on. 2-5 Chargers versus, man, I don't even want to talk about this game, bro. Like Chargers versus the Broncos. Broncos win 31-30. Anybody want to talk about that game? Fidel, you on mute, Fidel.
Fidel on mute, man.
You know I gotta pick on him, man. I got
right. Nah, that was a good game, man.
That was a good game.
I mean, you know, the Chargers, man, they look like they made the right pick with Justin Herbert moving forward.
Yeah, for sure.
So, you know, you're curious to see what they're going to do with Tyrod and his situation, but it looked like they got their guy, man. I mean, I'm a big Herbert fan. I think, you know, coming out in the draft last year, you know, he was my favorite quarterback in that draft cycle. And, you know what I mean? I like the size. I like the athleticism. I like the mentality of he's not afraid to make a mistake. You know what I mean? Like you get a lot of quarterbacks, they play timid. You know what I mean? They're afraid to make that mistake, you know, because it's frowned upon. They label you a gunslinger when you want to make the, you know what I mean? So a lot of guys don't want that gunslinger label, but he's like, man, look, so whatever, man, let's get it. You know, so when they do that, man, and as a receiver, it gives you confidence. You know, like, I don't care if it's a double team, he's gonna give me a chance to win. You know what I mean? I started Mike Williams in fantasy football this week. You know what I mean? Like, because he's going to give him a chance to win. He's going to give him a chance. I mean, look what Matthew Stafford did with Kevin Johnson.
Right.
Not saying that he made Kevin Johnson, but you have a similar player in Julio Jones, but Matt Ryan's not a gunslinger. So as long as you show a double team on Julio, Matt Ryan going to look away.
Mm-hmm.
When you show a double team on Kevin Johnson, Matthew Stafford's still throwing it up there. Hell, you put a triple team on Kevin Johnson, Matthew Stafford's still throwing it up there.
Yeah, no.
So as a receiver, you want that in your quarterback. You know what I mean? Like, give me a chance to make a play. And Justin Herbert do that with Mike Williams and Keenan Allen, man. He gives them chances to make plays. For a young quarterback, he's not afraid of being benched, obviously, you know. So that plays a part in it. But I'm a big fan, man.
Big time. Do you guys know this cat right here?
That Marlon Humphrey?
Okay. This guy is a baller to me.
Big time.
Big time baller. So I'm just posting this up right quick just to show y'all. I was looking at the Bleacher Report. It might be just a rumor. Why JJ ain't going for this guy right here? Like, this is a safety, right?
He
right?
He play more corner. It's like a slot corner.
Yeah, they moved him to that nickel cornerback spot, I think.
All right.
Yeah, he's a slot corner.
We'll come back to that. We'll come back. But anyways, Broncos. Drew Lock got his first. Got a victory. Who else? All right. Ain't much to say about that game. We're gonna go ahead and move on. Big game. The 5-2 Saints beat the 5-3 Bears. The Bears don't supposed to be 5-3, by the way.
Hey,
it's football.
Nick Foles ain't the reason the Bears 5-3.
Oh man!
All right. Trubisky is 3-0 when he was a starter this season, right? And you benched him, right? Bears on a what? 2-game losing streak? Am I mistaken? One game. 2 game?
Should be one. I think they beat the Bucks 2 weeks ago.
Is it?
Oh no, 2 games. 2 game losing streak. They lost to the Rams.
So is it time to go back to Trib?
You can't do that.
Why?
You can't do that.
Why?
I mean, once you made that decision to switch, you got to ride with it. Good or bad, you telling the team we're riding with it. Because now, man, again, when you make that decision, you know, you already split in the locker room, or you take the risk of, you know, guys having favorites, right? So now you go back and you switch again. If guys were starting to get over that bad feeling, now you bring it all the way back again. You know what I'm saying? So
it's a business.
Right. As long as you still have a winning record, as long as you still got a chance to, you know, either make the playoffs or win the division, you can't go back. You can't keep doing a seesaw back and forth. Now you playing with the locker room now.
Nick,
now you got laid.
Is going to be the big calls.
And I mean,
he's not a starter.
Okay, but I mean, can you trust Trubisky to do better? Can you trust him to do better? Because if you could trust him, you would have never brought Nick Foles in the first place.
I can't trust him.
So it's like okay, you know what I mean? Like, is the grass really green on the other side? Mind you, you already, you know, you done watered that grass a couple times. You done did everything you could do to it.
Hey, well, won't you give Mitch a call, right? So you give JJ a call, Jerry Jones, and tell Jerry Jones to make a trade.
I was shocked Dallas didn't make a move, man. You got Jameis Winston sitting on the bench in New Orleans. All right, you got a couple. I mean, you got Marcus Mariota sitting on the bench in Las Vegas. right? You got those are guys that have started 4 or 5 years in the league.
But JJ,
and now they just put Dalton on the COVID list, so he might be out for another 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So
JJ don't want another black quarterback. You got that.
Quincy Carter wasn't that bad.
What? What?
Quincy Carter. I like Quincy, man.
Oh man, bro. JJ,
hey, I tell you no lie, man. When I started watching football, so I came from Haiti when I was 8 years old back in '98. So I started playing Little League football at Belgrade. So I'm watching every football game that I can watch to learn the game, right? So I'm on YouTube. I'm watching everything, and I'm watching all the black quarterbacks. So here I am. I think I'm Aaron Brooks, and then the next week I'm Cordell Stewart, and then the next. I'm just going down the list of black quarterbacks, man. So I've watched a lot of black quarterbacks play in the league, man. And who's y'all favorite black quarterback that ever played in the league, man? Tell me.
Mm-hmm. But anyways, so
he just asked the question. He just asked the question.
What happened?
Who's your favorite black quarterback that have ever played in the league?
Warren Moon.
He's a popular one.
No, I
my black quarterback.
That run and shoot.
Yeah,
that man was gunning people down back then, man. They was gunning people down.
My boy was Ronnie Cunningham.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the most popular one gotta be Mike Vick, but I was a big Cunningham fan, bro. Because those long legs, bro. That dude had a. But really, my number one was Warren Moon. Because I like the way he threw the ball. Warren Moon was like the best.
I mean, I guess my age will show amongst the four of us, man. My favorite one. I'm a big Donovan McNabb guy, man. I love McNabb.
I love McNabb, bro.
Part of the reason my favorite player of all time in the NFL is Terrell Owens. So by me being a big T.O. fan, when he got with McNabb, I'm in love. You know what I mean? Like that connection was like, that's brotherly love, man. Hey, that's brotherly love right there for real, man.
But McNabb was great. McNabb was one of the only quarterback that threw for about almost 40,000 yards with just one good receiver for about a year or two.
He had fast Freddie Mitchell.
What?
Right,
you mean no hands Freddie Mitchell? Wait.
Hey,
let me see.
Wasn't he like a FedEx?
James Trash?
FedEx truck driver before he joined the Eagles? No, seriously, I think he was a FedEx truck driver.
Yes, he was.
Stop it.
He was undrafted.
Got a tryout. Right, he got a tryout.
Yeah, he was an undrafted, but he was an
undrafted, got tryout, and won the job.
Right.
But really, the best receiver he ever had was, think about it, was T.O.
Terrell Owens.
Now, you take away T.O., guys, you probably heard of the names like this: Todd Pinkston. You probably heard the name of James Thrash.
I remember him.
And you probably heard the name of Chad Lewis. He just never had the,
I don't think some of our fans probably know these guys.
Yeah. Hey, Roach, you know it. They up here, man.
It's our stuff here, boy. But these old people that people like, this is why another thing about going back to the talk show. It's a lot of people don't know who these throwback players are that started this game, what we call football, that we love so much. Like, you know what I'm saying? We naming these current superstars, but we got to name old time boys.
The guy that never dropped a pass, Chris Carter.
Right, never.
The guy has glue in his blood.
Man.
I like Chris.
Chris doesn't drop balls.
Saints improved to 5-2. I think they still a bust. I don't think Drew Brees can lead them to the playoff. I think in the first round they'll get knocked out.
Hey, big game against Tampa coming up this week, man.
Yes, sir.
That's gonna determine that division, man.
Yeah, but don't forget. I think that he already beat Tom Brady once.
Yeah, man. That's going. Division come down this weekend, man.
They 1-0 against the Buccaneers.
Hold on. We all gonna go in a moment of silence right quick. I'm gonna post something. I want y'all to look at that.
hey, the last time I checked, the game only played with one football, Playboy.
But I understand that.
It's
We
only
have
play-
Tom Brady that threw for 5 touchdowns. Well, no, I said that. I'm over here getting random stats.
It's only played with one football, homeboy.
You don't think by AB being on the field, he don't open up for everybody else?
Why? When last time you saw him play?
Grunt.
When last time you saw him play? When last time you saw AB play in the NFL game?
I don't think AB lost nothing.
Look,
you don't think he lost nothing?
That ball work out every single day.
Hey, I work out every day. That mean I'm an NFL. That mean I'm gonna tear NFL corners up because I work out every day.
Listen, before he left the league, he was 10 NFL corners.
Well, we can say that for the Steelers players.
Knowledge. He has knowledge of the game.
And what you think the other side have? They just out there having fun?
No, AB been in the game.
I don't know, man. Hey, I mean, again, you only have one football, man.
Almost led the league every year.
I understand that. He's great. He's awesome.
He's unstoppable.
Right.
It's not because he's the fastest, the biggest, or the strongest. It's because he's smart. He's a great route runner.
Now, the bigger question is...
But yeah, he was a great route runner. It ain't because he's the biggest, fastest, or strongest. It's because he's a great route runner. And he put people on skates. I don't care what cone you got out there, he will slide you.
All right, man. We ain't finna praise no. I agree with him. You know, because with AB presence, look, let me tell you something, okay? Higgins. Nobody in the NFL knows what AB is capable of right now. We don't know. We didn't see him play, right?
Yes, we do.
But
yes, we do.
Hold on. Just like nobody knew how to prepare for Tua last week, but he ain't threw no picks, right?
Right.
He only got sacked what, right?
Right.
So nobody had no films on him, right? That's even better for Tampa Bay. So guess what? You ever heard of bubble screens, tunnel screens, jailbreaks? You ever heard of those things? They're going to get the ball to AB.
So let me ask you this: who is going to stop him in the slot? Guys,
it's not. I mean,
who
ways
is going to stop AB in the slot?
There's ways to game plan for that, man. What do you mean?
Ain't no player out there equipped to stop AB in that slot.
You got Evans on one side, and I think Chris Goodwin is coming back in a couple weeks, I believe. Who is going to stop him in the slot? Who? Which corner?
Again, it's one football, Playboy.
Yeah, because I know what you're saying. There's not enough balls to go around. I know what you're saying.
Not enough to go around.
Because the moment AB doesn't get 10 targets per game, it's a problem.
You hear me?
Like that's why
again, when you on the street and you looking for a job, you're gonna say anything you need to say. It's like
you're gonna lie.
When you chasing that girl, you're gonna say whatever you think you need to hear.
Yeah.
But once you already in there, guess what? The real you about to come out now.
Yeah, but wait, but it's a different.
That's a guy that's accustomed to getting 10, 12 balls thrown his way each game. You think he's gonna be okay with getting 1 or 2 now?
Only quarterback in the league to humble him down is who? You want talking that trash when you got the papers?
Man, he called out the owner. You think he care about the quarterback?
He got suspended.
But hey, look, man, I gotta run, man. So look, I appreciate you guys for having me on, man. I definitely hope to be back some other time,
we'll
man.
Be on tomorrow.
I enjoyed
definitely
it, man.
Be on tomorrow.
All right, appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
No problem, man. Sign out, man. Hey, thank you.
I'll give you a call.
All right, brother.
All right, boss.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and finish up these scores so we can get up out of here, guys. Get a little restless, right? I went past our little time limit. We had 1 hour and 43 minutes. All right, the 49ers, 44 49ers got beat by the 6-1 Seahawks, 37-27. I mean, I know Russell bad. Russell felt some type of way about that loss. He felt some type of way. He snapped. We all knew what that win. I think all of us picked the Seahawks to win that game too. So that was fine.
We picked I think we all had about like 10 or more points.
And I'm not going to even go into the stats in that game. The Cowboys. The The Cowboys and the Eagles. The Eagles beat the Cowboys 23-9. The Cowboys are done. If you a fan and you just because the NFC East is equipped with nothing but trash, and you think your Cowboys are just gonna get to the Super Bowl, no.
I had a problem with that game because I do believe late in the third or in the middle of the fourth, the score was 9-15. The Cowboys drove to the 30. It was 4th and 2 or 4th and 3. Instead of kicking the field goal to make it a 3-point game, they went for it, and that was it. If you hit that field goal, it's 15-13, and you still got like 10 more minutes left in the game.
I think my coaching staff is just confused.
And I'm saying to myself, like, wait. It's not like the Eagles was blowing you guys out. It's not like Carson and his boys was playing real good. Both teams were struggling.
Yep. And then here's my thing. That defense actually played much better.
Man, you guys kept up. You stays in the game.
People say the Eagles are garbage or whatever you want to say, but that defense is garbage. And how they performed the other day, bro, they completely showed me something different. DeMarcus Lawrence, different guy. Gregory, different guy. The secondary, Diggs, the young rookie, man, 2 picks. Yeah, he gave up a touchdown, but I think he's getting into his groove. Now, with the quarterback situation, yeah, JJ, get your lazy bum off the couch, bro, and go sign somebody. We can't do it with Benucci and Dalton.
I don't think he sit on the couch. He sit on.
I mean, are you still chasing the playoff?
Heck no. I mean,
okay, now wait, stop. If you're not chasing the playoff, why give up a pick for a quarterback knowing Dak is coming back? Why give up a 3rd or 4th round pick?
We as fans don't know if Dak coming back. We hope he come back, right? The man didn't get paid, bro, and then end up getting injured.
So now his value goes down. So he's gonna make lesser money. But he should have taken that 36 a year. He should have took that. He wanted more. So that's on him. Okay? That's on him. 36 a year? Come on. What have you won? What have you won? What have you won? 36 a year. 36 a year. What have you gave us? Nothing. So you want 36 a year? Listen, pay Tom Brady didn't ask for 36 a year.
Exactly.
Aaron Rodgers didn't ask for 36 a year.
Having a team around
that part too.
Aaron Rodgers didn't ask for 36 a year. Russell Wilson didn't ask for 36 a year.
They know they need a team.
This man asked for 30 mils, right? 30
yeah.
That
so
like
Drew Brees didn't ask for 36 mil.
But here's the thing. I got to defend Dak on his part. Dak has been carrying that team.
Okay.
You can't tell me you paid Zeke, and Zeke ain't do nothing since he got paid. Yeah, he's been 1,000-yard rusher. Okay, he got a good offensive line, bro. McFadden did that, remember? And he's trash.
Yep.
What is his name? Murray. He did.
DeMarco
Murray did it too.
Felix Jones did it.
Felix Jones. Everybody else in that backfield did it.
You know what I'm saying? So you pay JJ is paying the wrong people, bro. That's what he's doing. He's paying. We need Dak. I'm gonna say it. We need that man. We need that quarterback.
Yes. I do believe that Jerry Jones needs to take a step back and let Stephen Jones run the show.
Listen. It's not happening.
I said that too.
It's not happening. Listen, here's the rumor. JJ is going to franchise Dak Prescott again.
I don't think he's gonna take his time. He's gonna feel disrespected.
But here's the
injury. You're not offering me a contract after this injury. So you're gonna give me a franchise tag.
And here's what the thing's gonna do. I'm gonna disagree with Coach. Why? Dak gonna take it because you know why? He know his value is going down because of the injury, right? It's gonna go down, right? Right. You got the draft coming up, so pretty much some teams gonna be picking up their futures, right? Dak is not bad. Dak is coming from almost a season-ending ankle injury. There ain't nobody in this league that's gonna be looking at him and be like, bro, I'm gonna pay you $30 million, bro, but you just came off this injury, though.
Look, whatever the Cowboys gonna offer him is gonna be less. So any team can offer him less.
But that's not true. They're not offering him less. They giving him $31 million in franchise tag, right?
I would tell you this.
Hold on. He got a. JJ gonna double that franchise tag that he's on right now. He's right now is 31 mil right now. 31 mil. That's why nobody ain't touched Dak. Ain't nobody finna pay no $31 mil. 31.
Listen, his franchise tag goes down. Yeah. That money goes down.
Ain't nobody picking up Dak, man. Ain't nobody picking up
that 31 no more.
Ain't nobody picking up.
He's not getting that no more.
Ain't nobody gonna pick up that. JJ.
If in the offseason that Dak choose to walk away, I guarantee you, if the Viking release Cousins, I think the cousin would be in Dallas.
And that'll be another dumb move from JJ.
I mean, we all know he could sling. He's not a.
He's inconsistent.
Exactly, but who's out there? Who's out there to get?
I mean, bro, I go get anybody else off the bench. I go get anybody else.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the best young gunslinger in the NFL is Jameis.
That's it.
Anyway, I think Jameis has one of the best arm. I think he just has vision problem.
Yes, I do too.
This is what JJ like to see. Right here, all right. Before I had posted this, before I had this, those records changed a little bit. All right, you got Dallas at 2-6 now, and Philadelphia at 3-5, 3-6.
I love this dude.
All right, this is what they look like. This bunch of comic, like bunch of cartoons, bro. This league is a cartoon. So why keep this league?
And you know the funny thing about it is, if you guys actually win games, you have that picture killed me. I'm sorry.
Like that's Jerry Jones.
Jerry.
He is not letting go. All right, y'all can say whatever y'all want to. He is not letting go.
Take that down, bro. Take that down. Hey, Coach Mo. You know you're still in the playoff hunt.
Yeah,
I am, but it's an ugly way to be in the playoff.
Do you know if I believe? I know he had one bad game. I know Andy Dalton could actually get the job done. He just had one bad game,
and I believe that too for some reason.
Yeah, because it was. Listen, you gotta understand.
It's how I feel about these boys.
You got to go.
The Cowboys are.
The man had one bad game. He had one bad game.
I agree. I'm waiting to see what Dalton got for the second time. When he get back, and now he got COVID, so he out.
The Cowboys, man. I couldn't believe I'm saying this about the Cowboys. The America team, the Cowboys.
The Cowboys shouldn't let go of Cooper Rush in the first game.
Yeah, but thank God we got him back.
In the last 20 years, the Cowboys has never done anything for Rush.
Nothing.
The American team
suck. I haven't seen no improvement at all.
Yes, you did. Your offense got better. Last year, you averaged almost 30 points a game. Last year, team was good.
6-2 Bucks, 1-7 Giants. That was a good game, huh?
Well, looking kind of shaky.
Damian Jones.
That's what Daniel Jones need to be cut.
But I like the fourth quarter comeback. I like the fourth quarter attempt to come back. That wasn't a PI, by the way. Ladies and gentlemen who's following this chat, that was not a pass interference.
The ball hit the man first. It's over.
It's over.
Once that ball hit the defender, it's no pass interference.
No No hand was on the back. The hand was on the back, and it was resting. It wasn't holding anything and stop him on anything. The ball hit the defender in the hand. Incomplete. Game over. You lost. Move on.
The game is too soft. The game is just. It's not what we're accustomed to, but it's what they're doing. They making the NFL just like the NBA. If you look at LeBron James' personal foul, you stare at James Harden, you get 3 shots in one. So the game is different. It's just take the shoulder pads and just play flag football. Call it a day.
That's it. Well, those are all the scores from this week's. All right, I'm gonna put up our picks results later tonight after the show. Put up the results to see what the record's looking like so far. But yeah, NFL updates and transactions. Like we said, Myles Gaskin out for 3 weeks for the Dolphins. Well, we know they just signed a running back, so traded for one. So here's what's puzzle to me. The Dolphins actually traded with their rival Patriots.
That's what I don't get.
With Isaiah Ford.
Isaiah Ford.
And he's a pretty good receiver, man.
He's a very, very good. He's our 4th receiver. He's actually pretty decent, but he plays a lot of slot.
Exactly.
Because he's a big receiver. He's actually been with Miami for about 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's actually a long time receiver. He's not new. He was more of a practice guy. He's a practice guy.
It seemed like he could never crack that 53-man roster.
Yeah, but with Ryan Flores, he did, and every time. And Ryan Fitzpatrick talk about him a lot. He said that kid is a very good player. Okay. But now this goes back to Miami, Coach Mo, and now I think with Jordan Howard. Now, with Myles Gaskin being out, I know Jordan Howard was on the trade block. Are we going to keep him there, or we should keep him?
Go ahead. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry about that.
Nah, what I was saying is a couple weeks ago, according to I still listen to a radio station in Miami, WQAM. They said Miami was looking to trade Ryan Howard, our running back. So with Myles Gaskin out, there's no need to trade him now, I'm guessing.
Yeah, no need right now. Yeah, you guys just got
Do you guys know this, right? Since the start of 2017, he's the 2nd leading rusher in football.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Some stats I didn't know.
Don't forget now, with the Chicago Bears, he was a 1,400 and 1,500 yard every season. Chicago traded him traded him for no reason to the Philadelphia Eagles.
And he didn't have I think he got injured there.
He got injured, but the thing is, they run a different style of offense. They're like speedsters. He's a power back. He's a bruiser. So Jordan Howard is a top 3 running back since 2017. It is right behind Zeke and Le'Veon Bell too. I can't hear you, Coach. Coach Mo, you on mute.
Javon Wims suspended for 2 games for slapping my corner.
Not slapping. Gave him a 2-piece.
Our corner, man. That's from Florida, man. Gardner.
Yeah, he got it.
But here's my thing. All right. But they always say the second person who always swing, you're always gonna be the one that get caught. Gardner escalated that because before that play, he's tried to snatch Wims' mouthpiece out of his mouth. So
it's not the first time he does it.
Yeah, and Gardner You know, we know Gardner. Gardner is really.
I thought they said that was he did it to protect one of his teammates. They snatched it out of a whole other player's mouth, and he came over and gave him straight.
This is from the NFL. Yeah, they said the video shows that Gardner was trying to snatch something out of his mouth or something. That's what I seen on the camera. I mean, I might be wrong too. And it said he went one play, he set out one play and came out today and didn't retaliate. He went straight to, because he was trying to attempt to take out Gardner's mouthpiece, but he didn't get it. So that's when he started mugging.
Coach, this is not the first time he has done that.
Javon? I don't even know who this guy is.
No, not the guy who was punched. The other guy that dude punched.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yes, he's done it before. He's a Gator. He has not done it. No, he didn't do it in college, but he has done it in the pros before.
Definitely.
But to be honest with you, that guy that came back in, nah, there's no place for that. Not in this league.
You can't do that. You actually fight.
You gotta understand where anything that gets you suspended with no pay, you're losing money. You already not a star.
Breaking news: Kittles is out for the 49ers. Matter of fact, he is out for a long time. Long time. 6 weeks. Apparently, it's a knee or ankle injury. He is out. So, with that being said, also Adam Schefter reported earlier today. That was way early this morning. 49ers Grump is out. He's signing. And definitely we're talking about an ankle sprain. So what the 49ers are doing, and another breaking news from the 49ers, they traded. 49ers traded Quan Alexander to the Saints. That was a bad, and I don't understand trade.
And this is why the Saints might be knocking on people's door.
You see, like this is type of stuff, but I don't understand. You either rebuilding, or you just pretty much desperate or thirsty right now because you lost the Super Bowl. Because right now, that giving up that linebacker and your defense already depleted with injuries and stuff, what do you got out of that? You got a pick? Man.
Giving up on the season. Sound like a win.
Seems like to me. All right. Anyways, with that being said, another breaking news: Chargers are trading DB. They have. Matter of fact, it was earlier. Desmond King to the Titans. Don't know what the Titans got in return for it, but
oh my God!
Yes,
what a great trade!
Great for the Titans. Great. Yeah,
great. My goodness, Jesus! Wait, are you kidding me, bro? Hey, Coach.
No. We was talking about that earlier. Like that's a great pick. Great.
So you're gonna add. So is Desmond King and Malcolm Butler?
Yes.
Oh man, that is I guarantee you, Tennessee will be a better team. I'm telling you guys. I put my money on Tennessee, and oh my goodness.
All right.
Well, why would they release these?
Avery Williamson posted this on Twitter earlier. He is getting traded from the Jets to Pittsburgh. On this picture, it seemed like he's very happy. He posted this on Twitter. He was ready to go. He got traded to Pittsburgh, so he went to a winning team. I don't know too much about Avery Williamson. I don't follow him too much about like that, but
not a big name, but an average guy.
I just like the picture really because that looked cool.
Yeah, he's going from last to first.
Yeah, pretty much.
So he's not your average big time linebacker, but he's actually someone that come in and give you some good times.
Real talk. All right, man. I like to read on stuff like this, man. The Chargers could easily be undefeated if they wanted to, right? Or no? They got a pretty good defense with a nice, good quarterback, right? So the Chargers have blown leads in the last 4 games, 17, 17, 16, 21. I'm going to be the first to say I never followed the Chargers, but I didn't know the Chargers was leading in all these games.
But you know here's the good thing, Coach? Here's the best stats. Every one of those games, those points that led by, was at least with the 10-minute left in the game. So every single one of them are in the fourth.
So you missing
and don't
just
forget
a couple of pieces to be great.
So I told you guys this. Coach Hunter, I don't know you first time but I told Coach Moses this. Justin should have been, I'm telling you, he's probably was the best quarterback coming out of college. I picked him before the season start, before the draft, because I liked him because he remind me of Big Ben. He's a big guy, 6'6", he's strong, he has a cannon for an arm. And this kid is playing lights out. But in the fourth quarter, they can't seem to control, they can't seem to win.
That's what seems the problem. Like,
that's a total of like almost 60 points you blow in the fourth quarter alone.
They look like this guy right here, man. Like you easily could be undefeated right now, but you chose to be
my God.
Like JJ. Everybody wants to be all right, man. We've been on this thing for 2 hours and 4 seconds. You see, we moving, we old. All right,
we're doing good. It's a blessing. You okay, Coach?
This is good. This is good. He got
his Coach Hunter's happy because the Dolphins, man. Hey, 4-3. Listen to this. We haven't been 4-3 in so long. I can't even remember the year was 4-3. That's a couple years back, though. That's with Ryan Tannehill. A couple years back.
Well, with the special things, we actually gonna be on live tomorrow because we got a game tomorrow, so we gotta be on live tomorrow. So the show's gonna be live tomorrow again. Tomorrow I'm gonna dedicate tomorrow Dolphin Day. We're gonna put the background of sports talk with them boys with a Dolphin poster on the back.
In the meantime, I will try to find people because I'm into the sports. I'm into the sports where you know me. I have plenty of guys, big sports fanatic. And by the way, the gentleman that was actually on there, it's Coach Hunter. You don't know him. He's Higgins Success. He went to Glade Central. He was a walk-on for the Gators. He played with Tebow. He got a ring with Tebow. He's actually a football agent. He got a couple low names, nothing big, but he's working on that big agent. So he actually, I believe he was agent of Travis Benjamin once, T3.
Yeah, I think he told me that because he was.
Yeah, so he has a couple of small guys and nothing big because I read on that to get a top-notch player as your, to be their agent, you gotta have money to do that. Because you have to give him at least a couple mil before you even sign him. You know what I mean?
Right.
So he's coming along real slowly. He got a couple guys. So hopefully things get better for him. And I pray, me and him, we go back in the project. He was
busy? Definitely give a shout out to Mr. Higgins Success. He is a sport agent. You can follow him on Facebook at Higgins Success. I think that's HYGNS Success. There is our show for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. All right. We have just broke down all the games to you, all the scores, all the updates, the injury reports. We thank Mr. ESPN because guess what? We might just make Mr. ESPN an official host also, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I love to have my boy on here. He can keep it going. I appreciate my host, man. Like I said, we doing this. Now, we ain't doing this for no cash. We doing this because we love the game.
That's passion.
All day and talk about sports.
No problem. So you guys know I've been home for now. I'm finna go find me something to eat.
Sayonara, man. Thank you, buddy. I'll see you tomorrow, man. I'll talk to you, man. Yes, sir. But hey, you have it here, man. Thank you for being with us on Sport Talk with them boys. As you can see, we're a little dragging a little bit. Yeah, man. We just hit the 2-hour mark.
Yes, sir.
That means this thing is getting good. As you can see, we just had 5 people on the panel. You're 2 hosts and 3 other guests. That means this thing is growing, guys. All right. Listen, we're humble. If you want to come on and talk about something in sports, bring it. Bring it. We ain't charging nothing. We ain't charging you
at all.
All right, we just want to talk about Fort. We want to go ahead and let the people know about Fort Pop Sports. All right, I'm gonna keep it real right quick, and I'm gonna give it to Coach Hunter to go and knock it out. We have our beautiful ladies with us. We can't send them nowhere else, y'all. So they gotta be here with us. We just the new starting podcast, so unfortunately, yeah, we have to do our thing. We have to do it where we could do it. We was in the man cave. Well, we bring it everywhere. We're gonna bring it in the man cave, the living room, at the football field. Yeah, you gonna see it. Yeah, right now we're live in the living room.
Hey, and maybe if we start doing interviews at the games.
Definitely. We want to do all that. Like I said, man, if you want to be a part of the Sport Talk with them boys, you want to sponsor us or you want us to do a show for you, we're not the best, but we're going to speak it raw. We ain't going to give you no fake news. We ain't going to give you no fake stats, no fake information. We're going to give you blood raw. All right? Got anything to say, buddy?
I just enjoyed this night, man. Hey, and thanks for everybody that tuned in. Thanks for people that watched. Hey, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.
And we always gonna say it. Like, subscribe, and comment all the time. All right. Hey, man, thank you for tuning in to Sports Talk with them boys. I am your host.
And your boy, Coach Hunter. Yes, sir.
Sorry,
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.